your brain.
more flammable with your brain.
Yeah. Who would want to be more flammable?
And that's why there's a lot of cover-up on this.
What's your superpower? I can make myself flammable.
But, like, to me, that kind of sounds like super bullshit.
Well, if he was the chosen one, you never know.
Out of all things, like, the flammability.
Yeah.
Like.
That sounds like a stupid superpower. I can catch myself on fire.
With my mind.
With my mind. And it kills me.
So, yeah, no. The other conspiracy is that the tear gas rounds, which aren't in use today, they use something else in the tear gas rounds, but that they were actually extremely flammable. Mm-hmm. And it was a test run of using them. Yeah. Which they weren't allowed to do test runs on situations like that. They have to do it a different way. Yeah. Which was another reason for a cover-up.
And if he had already had the place rigged to blow anyway, or to catch on fire, then there's already flammable materials inside.
Yeah. They proved that there was flammable materials inside. Mm-hmm. But some people think that it was actually their tear gas itself that blew up and caught fire. It was like he didn't set it and everything. But they found out that there was. I mean, this guy had a freaking tank. Yeah. Like, obviously he's crazy enough to do it.
Yeah, I'd say maybe he thinks that he can catch fire.
What would go through your mind? Be like,
better get
I have a tank. I'm going to sell guns.
Yeah. I don't know.
No one really, like...
Because there must be something about a tank that just makes people, like, feel invincible, you know? It's like, have you ever heard of, like, when people commit crimes that they get, like, that they think they get away with, like, when they commit, like, a murder or something, and why they're not supposed to do a polygraph machine, because a polygraph machine, if they beat the polygraph machine, it makes them feel invincible.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
So, here's the other weird thing. That's
why the FBI doesn't do polygraphs
that did the Oklahoma bombing gained part of his inspiration from Waco, Texas, from this incident.
Huh. Interesting.
And you were, 1 year old? 1995?
Yes.
Yeah. You were about 1 year old
well, it depends
during the
what
Oklahoma
time
bombing.
In what...
April 19th, 1995. You were almost a year old.
Yeah.
So that was the weird things about the Waco, Texas incident. Mm-hmm. And then there's a lot of other, like, pop culture-ish stuff.
Yeah.
There's been documentaries.
Documentaries?
I tend to call them documentaries. There's documentary
gotten my mother
films
to start do it, too. Documentary.
That are actually, like, critically acclaimed.
Yeah.
Documentary,
yep.
Films.
Documentaries.
About Waco, Texas. Mm-hmm. And the issues on that one.
Which one do you think really happened, Tim?
I think he was a psycho. Just a complete crazy idiot.
Yeah, I think it was a psycho, too.
And, I mean, I bet you at first he had, like, he thought he was doing what was right. Mm-hmm. But, like, looking through, like, the history of what he was doing, saying that all men have to be celibate except for myself, and I can be polygamous.
It's a little out there.
Yeah, you're reaching from straws. And how in the hell do you believe a group of people? Yeah. That's your purpose.
Yep.
Like, yeah. I mean, good for you, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
I think there was something going on. Well, honestly, I think that the combination with the flammable material and the tear gas just kind of made things a lot worse than they needed to be. Mm-hmm. I think he was just a crazy guy. I really don't think he was, like, the chosen one or something.
I have to admit, the federal government was going gun-ho on it. Mm-hmm. I have to admit. But they were still following, like, the procedures.
Yeah.
Like, they were still doing what they were meant to be doing for it. So, in reality, I don't think they were entirely in the wrong.
Yeah.
Granted, what's-her-face that was in charge of the FBI investigation was kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
In it. She's still alive today, and she's still kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
But nevertheless. But, what do you think would be the coolest part of it, though?
Coolest part of what?
This conspiracy. Some other people actually think it was aliens, too. Almost everything has aliens.
It would be pretty cool to have the ability to catch yourself on fire.
Yeah, I guess so.
I can start fires with my mind, but only on my body.
Well, the far-fetched thing is, he was pyrokinetic, but only in a sense where, he can create the environment to be flammable.
So he can't actually catch anything on fire. He can just make things flammable.
To me, that's, kind of stupid.
Sounds really stupid.
Horrendously stupid.
Yeah. Unless somebody who's listening actually has that power, in which case it sounds really amazing, and please don't kill me.
You know what? I'm testing you guys.
No,
If you have pyrokinetic tendencies, or are pyrokinetic, I want you to light my pants on fire.
Dude, you can catch him on fire, don't catch me
on fire. Light my pants on fire.
Well, no one's probably listening right now, because nobody actually listens to us.
Yeah, they do. Someone's probably on there right now saying, "Oh, those guys are hilarious." If you are, please contact us.
Yes.
We're lonely.
Yeah, we're lonely, and we have no friends, except for each other.
We miss you. I'm begging, please!
Anyway, Tim, let's talk about what...
other shows we have?
Shows, yeah. That. We've already talked about Pet Parlor.
A little bit. Explain more about Pet Parlor.
Well,
Heather.
Pet Parlor is a show...
Since you're so attentive on wanting to know what Pet Parlor is.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Well, we have a show that we give advice to pet owners, and it's about all types of pets. Last week, I think we did one on potty training for dogs, and...
we did birds episode, too.
Yeah, we did bird episode. We did small pets episode. Caw-caw! Caw-caw!
My small pet.
Don't make that sound. That is a horrible sound. No, not that sound. That sound. Stop it. Oh, God. Anyway, why don't you talk about Castles and Cauldrons and Puff Life?
So, Castles and Cauldrons is a group of us friends. Me, Timothy Ralston, being at the helm, and the DM of this wonderful tabletop RPG, because we're nerds. And we have a comedic adventure. We just did our first episode. What did you think of the first episode?
I think Tim didn't pay attention to the spell sheets I so carefully printed out for everyone.
You just like to argue with the DM.
Yes, I do, because you're wrong!
Anyway.
I don't know if anybody caught that, but he made a sound in, the back of his throat.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
We do have a fun time, and we make fun of each other all the time.
There's definitely drama. If you like drama.
We love you, Heather.
Yeah.
We love you.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
And then there's Tim and Wolf's Puff Life, where me, Timothy Ralston, and Brant Wolf review cigars. And Wolf has been out for a few weeks doing some family business and stuff, and so this week is also just going to be me doing a little quick review, unless you want to be on the show.
I can't.
For a little bit.
I can't smoke.
You don't have to smoke. You can be on the show.
But you do it outside, and it's cold outside. It's like there's snow.
Wuss.
You're a wuss. You're a wuss.
For you cigar smokers out there, there is no temperature. It is an enjoyment year-round.
Anyway.
And then obviously there's this show.
Yep.
But anyway, I think that's all we got.
Well, thank you for joining us.
If you have any questions, you can email me at my other email, timothyycase17@gmail.com. That's TIMCASE 17@gmail.com.
Thanks, Tim. Thank you for that. I still don't have a...
Was the spacing horrible there?
No. It's completely fine.
Was I William Shatnering it? William Shatner.
I do not have a email account for you at this time. But you can always reach me in the comments section or send us a like. If you want to contact me through Tim, that's available as well.
Exactly. Kind stuff, though.
Yep.
No dick pics.
No dick pics, please! For the love of God, no more dick pics. Anyway, so this has been, to an extent...
Why did you say no more dick pics?
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
Anyway, I'm Timothy Ralston.
And some call me Heather Jane.
And you've just listened to...
To an extent.
To an extent. We're horrible on that one.